Yeah. Anyway, that's not it. And so Ed Sheeran's divide. Like that's what.
That's still going on, man. Ed Sheeran makes quality music.
Huh? Yeah. Ed Sheeran, like he may be like something I don't listen to.
I don't listen to his music, but
It's
he's got
good.
fucking 13-year-old girls wet as shit.
Yeah, that's.
Fucking swamp
Getting set.
on the Billboard charts.
I got. He is killing it. S Get It by Lil Pump is 24. It's all hip hop songs really on here, except for the Bebe Rexha one and the Psycho is Look Alive. The middle one's on this insufferable song in the middle. But anyway, yeah, we now are going to take a turn completely. We're gonna go take a turn completely. We're gonna pivot and go
Where are
to.
we going?
We're gonna go to Washington D.C. That is, and we're gonna be talking about President Trump's absence for the second year in a row from the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner last night. It was a big deal. And what did you think of
Come on, Donald. You
What do you
want
think-
to talk the smack? You gotta be able to take it.
He would have done a better stand-up set than Michelle Wolf would have. It would have been best because everything.
It would have been the best stand-up set.
Yeah, he would have dropped the mic on all those haters in the media. Like Maggie Haberman. He literally was like, Maggie Haberman, you're the worst. But like, you're a bitch. He very possibly could have done that. I would not have been surprised. Yeah, but one of the people, the event was full of criticism for comedian Michelle Wolf. And I got the incredible experience of listening to someone watch Michelle Wolf over the Skype. And that is Zach Schultz. He was doing that before the show. And I did hear him laugh quite a bit. What do you think of what do you think of Michelle Wolf's performance?
I thought it was ruthless but true, which is the best type of comedy. So it gets an A in my book.
And I think
No,
that's
I didn't see the whole
that's all we need
set.
to hear.
I didn't see the whole set. I saw like the first 5 minutes. And, sometimes people use their best jokes in the beginning of a set and then the rest of it's pretty dry.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
I'm gonna see if there's like a transcript. She called Sarah Huckabee Sanders and Uncle Tom for white women. So that was pretty strong. And Sarah Huckabee Sanders was like,
Okay, was she there?
yeah, she was like standing right next to her. She looked like she was like about to puke.
That's hard to
And
take.
She also she looked like she was about to start crying. But
Yeah, well, I don't. That's pretty. It's a pretty big insult.
it's not something you like throw around
Uncle Tom for
lightly.
white woman. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
All right, so here is the transcript. Annotated transcript right here. All right, so good evening. Like a porn star says when she's about to have sex with Trump. Let's get this over with. Let's see. I'm 32 years old, 10 years too young to host this event, and 20 years too old for Roy Moore. I know he almost got elected. Yeah, it was fun. You may want to shut me up, but you can't unless you have Michael Cohen wire me $130,000. That was very, very good. You can find Michael. That was a great 1-2 punch, Michael Cohen. You can find me to pay me on my Venmo under my porn star name, Ryan Priebus, who was sitting in the audience and gave a nice thumbs up.
Why was he there?
Because he's one of the members of the Washington Circle, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I guess. What does he even do now?
I think it's probably something with the RNC or something on TV.
Oh,
maybe,
yeah, probably. That would make sense.
Yeah, but there's that, and there's a lot to cover here tonight. And what I really hate is why so many like female like Hillary supporter kind of people are they all want to have sex with Jake Tapper. So let's leave the line.
I want to have sex with Jake Tapper, and I'm not even gay.
He's not.
Just kidding.
He's literally kind of awful. But anyway,
steamy motherfucker.
So here, I can't get to everything. I know there's a lot of people who want me to talk about Russia and Putin, but I'm not going to do that because
which people?
This is what she said. But I'm not going to do that because there's a lot of liberal media here, and I never really wanted to know what any of you guys look like when you orgasm, except for maybe you, Jake Tapper. I bet it's something like, okay, this is all the time we have, which I thought that was a pretty good joke.
Who was asking her to talk about? by the way, they didn't even talk about the report. I'm pretty sure it said like there was no collusion, but nobody fucking talked about that.
There was no report.
It's on the fucking news.
There was
Okay,
no report.
hold on.
The only report is by the Devin Nunes committee, which is bullshit.
Don't
It's just a bunch of bullshit. But anyway, while you're doing that, I'm going to read some more of her jokes, and they were pretty good. So she says, it's kind of crazy the Trump campaign was in contact.
It's not very real, but Republican-led panel says no evidence for collusion with Trump.
Yeah, Republican-led panel. Like, it was Devin Nunes, and Devin Nunes is like a crazy person, so I don't count that. But
yeah, but nobody even mentioned it. Like, they didn't even say anything. Just because it's,
no, I think they did, but they're like, it's Devin Nunes, eye roll, Republican-led
for
committee
sure. I mean,
collusion.
just
That's
to be
that's
safe,
probably how they covered it.
But still.
But yeah. Okay, of course, Trump isn't here. If you haven't noticed, he's not here. I know. And I would drag him here myself. But turns out the President of the United States is the one pussy you're not allowed to grab. He said it first. Yeah, he did. Do you remember? Good. Yeah.
That's pretty edgy.
That's quite edgy stuff. All right. And then she did this thing where she was like, Trump's so broke. And then the audience was supposed to say, how broke is he? And this is some good stuff. So when I say Trump's so broke, Zach, you have to say, how broke is he?
Okay.
Trump's so broke?
How broke is he?
He has to fly failed business class. Trump is so broke?
How broke is he?
He looked for foreign oil in Don Jr.'s hair.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
That's pretty good.
That one's less funny than the other ones, but it's fun.
Yeah. So yeah, and then the final one is Trump's so broke.
Wait, hold on. Before you finish this, can we talk about the fact that like Eric Trump is actually retarded?
What did he say? What do you do?
He just is. Just look at him. He doesn't look normal.
He looks like
he just
a gecko,
looks
an idiotic gecko.
Okay, do you know when just you got something on your mind and you just can't focus on what's happening? Like he looks like that always.
He's like, I'm pondering something.
But
the way he was portrayed on SNL is so accurate.
At the same time, he's not. Like he's thinking about something, but he's not thinking about anything. Like it's just blankness. I don't know, man. It's creepy if you ask me.
Yeah. Trump. He said. He's a weird. I saw him once on Fox and Friends. He's defending his father, but the way I don't know how he's smart enough to do that because he looks like such an idiot. But wasn't one of the people who he literally told his he's the only reason my father still has any money in a business and is able to build golf courses is because he gets all the money from the Russians. The Russians really love golf. That's fucking hysterical. That's a great laugh, first of all, and second of all, it's quite amazing that he thought that's, and that's why he actually thinks they're giving money to his father. It's the kindness of his heart.
I don't get it. That's not even a funny
because they
joke.
love golf.
You're supposed to be this is very serious. You're really trying to defend your father who might be committing possible treason.
No, but the point is, he actually thinks they're donating to him because they love golf.
Wait, I thought you were joking.
No,
I thought she was joking.
Oh, I don't know. It's a very possible chance he's not joking.
I thought he was saying they're not actually donating to him. They love golf. I don't know. Yeah,
so she also, this is a good line she had. She said, Trump is a racist. He loves white nationalists, which is a weird term for a Nazi. Calling a Nazi a white nationalist is like calling a pedophile a kid friend, or Harvey Weinstein a ladies' man, which isn't really fair.
Who?
He also likes plants. It's Harvey Weinstein.
Oh.
Yeah, Trump's also an idea guy. He's got loads of ideas. You gotta love him for that. He wants to give teachers guns, and I support that because then they can sell them for things they actually need, like supplies. And she also said Mike Pence is what happened when Anderson Cooper isn't gay.
Oof.
I think that's very true and very good.
That's good.
Yeah. And so, yeah, Mike Pence is also very anti-choice. He thinks abortion is murder, which, first of all, don't knock it until you try it. And when you do, really knock it. You got to get the baby out of there. Yeah. Sure, you can all groan all you want. I know a lot of you are very anti-abortion, unless it's the one you got for your secret mistresses. I know how values can waver.
That's funny.
And that's actually happened quite a few times in Republican circles. Yeah, so...
yeah, they love their mistresses.
They do. So... Yeah, now things are changing. Men are being held accountable, she continues. Al Franken was ousted. That one really hurt liberals, but I believe it was the great Ted Kennedy who said, "Wow, that's crazy. I murdered a woman." Chappaquiddick in theaters now. She finished. Well, that was plug for Chappaquiddick. Yeah, so she does. I love being able to read these great jokes back to you and pretending like I said them. It makes it feel like I said them. Yeah, Mitch McConnell isn't here. He had a prior engagement. He's finally getting his neck circumcised. Mazel.
Wait, who?
Mitch McConnell. He also said Paul Ryan couldn't make it. Of course, he's already been circumcised. Unfortunately, while they were down there, they also took his balls.
Oh, damn.
And then he had this kind of video before where he was like, I support journalism. It's so valuable, important to the future of a democracy. And then, so she responds to that. She's like, yeah, bye, Paul. Great acting, though, in that video. Yeah. So
damn, that's ruthless, man. Holy shit.
It's pretty good. It's pretty true. Like, you'll love to see, like, someone come in there.
I can definitely understand people being upset. I don't remember it being, like, this insult-driven before.
Yeah. I mean,
like, usually it's like you attack a few people, but you mostly attack, like, entities. This is just, like, fucking
like, you pretty much see,
like, at people.
Yeah, and I personally prefer it that way.
It's fucking personal as shit.
Like, I personally prefer, and, like, she's not going to get in trouble from the American people like that because they hate far majority of people in that room. And, like, that was one of the things, like, why I think she made it so effective. And I personally side with them on that. So... yeah, yeah. Let's see what else she got. Like pretty much like what you're supposed to do. The White House correspondents and be like, "Oh, no one watches C-SPAN. Everything CNN says is breaking news." But she also did that, and she's like, "Yeah, CNN, everything you say is breaking news. Well, you also broke news."
That's true.
But yeah, it's all that, like, it's just all those things she says. Fox News is Republican, yada, yada, yada. She did that, but she also did a lot more. Yeah, you gotta put, yeah, so we should talk about the women in the Trump administration. There's Kellyanne Conway. Man, she has the perfect name for what she does, Conway. And then she also made kind of an awkward joke about her, like, falling under a tree and getting stuck, which is very strange. She also had a good one. Incidentally, a tree falling in the woods is Scott Pruitt's definition of porn. I thought that was all right. Let's see. We will scroll down here. Yes, she also said people wanted me to make fun of Sean Hannity tonight, but I cannot do that. This dinner's for journalists. We got MSNBC here. MSNBC's news slogan is "This is who we are." Guys, that's not a good slogan. "This is who we are" is what your mom thinks that sad show on NBC is called. So, like, obviously referencing "This Is Us."
I hate This Is Us. It's a bad show.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's not really relevant, but it's a bad show.
It's kind of weird. But anyway, yeah, I think we should finish off with, like, a real banger for this podcast, and that's one of her best jokes. All right. So let's finish it off with another Trump is so broke. So here we go. Trump is so broke.
How broke is he?
He grabs pussies because he thinks there's a loose change in them. All right.
Oh my God, that is holy shit.
Her words, not mine. People, don't get me in trouble.
That's the president, dog. Oh my God.
It's like
this is the president.
It's a little jarring to hear somebody like be that explicit at that time. So yeah, in front of all those like Washington people.
Was it her fault or is it Trump for letting her?
It's true. Yeah. All right, like an immigrant who brought here by his parents and didn't do anything wrong. I got to get the F out of here. good night, and then she finished off with Flint still doesn't have clean water. And you know what? That's how I think we should finish it off.